4 years, that is the gap between our introduction to Matt Reeves' Gotham and the sequel's new release date in February 2028. To bridge the timeline, the studio released a 30-second camera test of Robert Pattinson in the suit, a brief look that immediately shifted the conversation away from the delay. These 30 seconds highlight a change in the film's pulse. The amber lights and sirens signal an evolution into a tactical, environmental thriller. The production leaks point to specific upgrades in 3 areas: the tactical suit, the freezing environment, and a criminal network moving into the city's institutions. This delay is being used to build a narrative that is larger and significantly more complex than the detective story that started it all. The camera test reveals a more aggressive cowl. The ears are elongated and sharper, moving away from the blunt, hand-stitched look of the first film. There is also an armored chin guard now. This addition covers the lower jaw, providing heavy protection for a Batman who is no longer just brawling, but operating with a tactical plan. The updated bat symbol on his chest now incorporates a red Roman numeral, II, marking a clear distinction from his original gear. This physical change is backed by a new creative lead. Eric Messerschmidt has taken over as cinematographer, replacing Greg Fraser to reshape the sequel's visual identity. This diagram shows how Messerschmidt's custom Panavision anamorphic lenses operate. By compressing and distorting light, they create a wider, grittier frame that separates the sequel from the look of the 2022 film. The result is a Batman who looks and moves like a hardened operator, existing in a world that feels visually distinct from his first year on the streets. Gotham is also getting colder. Matt Reeves recently shared a look at the Batmobile's new setup with a simple caption: "Snow tires." This marks a shift from the flooded, autumnal city we saw at the end of the first film to a Gotham gripped by harsh winter. The setting brings a layer of slush and mud to the streets, grounding the sequel in a messy, dangerous reality where even the roads are a threat. With the city still crippled by the flood, the freeze creates a physical wall around the districts Bruce is trying to rebuild. He is back to working the perimeter of a society that is literally hardening against him, deepening his isolation from the people he intends to save. In this environment, winter acts as an active antagonist, forcing everyone in the city into a desperate struggle for survival. The criminal landscape is evolving just as quickly. Oz Cobb is returning to the fold, bringing the power he consolidated during the city's recovery back into the main story. But the Penguin is only one part of a much larger syndicate, the Dent family. Sebastian Stan is rumored to be joining the cast as the city's new district attorney, Harvey Dent. Scarlett Johansson has also been linked to the project, potentially playing Harvey's wife, Gilda Dent. The casting rumors extend to Charles Dance, who is linked to the role of Harvey's father, Charles Dent. By introducing an entire family unit, the film builds a logic tree of interconnected nodes, political and legal power concentrated in a single name. This structure weaponizes Gotham's legal systems, allowing corruption to flow from the top levels of government down through the courts. The Dent family represents an institutionalized layer of crime that is rooted in the city's foundations. It is a syndicate that a vigilante cannot simply punch his way through. The tactical suit, the winter freeze, and the political syndicate are converging into a singular threat for Gotham City. The 2028 release date provides the necessary space for this epic crime saga to fully develop across the film and its television spin-offs. The Batman Part 2 is no longer just a sequel. It is being built as a freezing, institutional crime thriller.